It's been an ultra competitive camp, super physical, been really good energy right from day one all the way through the last 2 weeks. The emphasis for this entire camp, really the whole offseason, is continue to improve with situational football, whether it be third down, red zone, end of half, end of game scenarios. There were opportunities last year I thought that we were doing a tremendous job, did it in an elite fashion. And other times, a little bit of bouts of inconsistency. We're trying to find a way to be more consistent in those critical moments of the game. That all comes back to situational football. Well, I think the big thing I think Coach Drez did a great job of last year with the offensive staff is building around what your personnel is. And I think this year a lot of that's going to be dependent on who wins the starting quarterback job. But I think certainly we've created an identity as a physical group. There's a great job running the football. We were able to create some explosives off of play action last year. I think the next step for us as an offense is to continue to improve in our drop back game. I think the first thing that comes to mind defensively is the depth that we have on that side of the football. And really all three levels, from the defensive line to the linebacker to the back end. And as you know, in a game of football, playing a 12-game schedule, especially one as competitive as that we're going to have, the depth is going to be huge for us. And that competition within each positional group has really elevated everybody in that side of the ball. Yeah, no, I mean, Luis Valenzuela came back. He had some success as a young guy, and then last year did a good job winning the job in the spring. We have some young, talented punters and place kickers that have also come into play that have looked good. And then John Owens, who did some long snapping last year, has really stepped up and has looked great in preseason. I think anytime you get into year two, it's always a little bit easier to get everybody, understanding expectations, speaking the same language. And so these guys have done a great job embracing that and really built off all the momentum they had from spring and summer, which has been really productive. And it's been a great camp so far. Excited to finish strong, knowing we have a tough opponent week one. The legendary former William & Mary head coach Jimmy Laycock said it best. This is not your father's Patriot League anymore. It's not going to be a two-horse race anymore, or maybe a third team that may factor in. You really got to bring your A game every week, and that whole adage of any given Saturday certainly comes into play here with the way the Patriot League is. Last year I thought it was as competitive top to bottom as it's been in probably 2 decades. And then you add in a program the caliber of Richmond, it's only going to elevate everyone in the conference, including Holy Cross, and we're excited about the opportunity to compete there.